was in the office, and we got a call from the sheriff's office
requesting assistance with a potential body that had been found at an abandoned rock quarry.
Larry Hood and Mike Ernst still recall every detail of that day, the day when a mushroom hunter's discovery opened the case, a case unlike anything Ernst had seen before or since.
We found this body, and it was what we called mummified.
Just southwest of Lima, the body of a white male in his 20s had gone undiscovered for months in the bushes next to this lake. Preserved by the winter's cold, then withered by the spring sun, his skin was literally blackened. Larry Hood christened the subject Marvin the Mummy, and it was clear from the beginning, Marvin was murdered.
The decedent had undergone a massive amount of trauma to certain areas all over his body.
Despite the trauma, investigators had a good place to start. A t-shirt from a restaurant in Panama City Beach, Florida, a complete set of fingerprints, and one signature clue.
It was also of particular interest that we were able to discover a tattoo on his right forearm.
According to Larry Hood, a tattoo most likely inked in a prison, one that you don't forget once you see it.
I felt good about the case as far as identification. I thought, this guy's going to be identified really soon. Well, as it turned out, that wasn't the case.
Based on all the fingerprints and the clothing and the description and the tattoo, we attempted to identify this subject, which we were never able to do.
And things just aren't adding up.
Larry Hood and his colleagues searched thousands of fingerprint records.
The criminal and the military and the civilian files, all three were searched at the FBI with negative results.
And pretty soon, weeks of investigation turned to months, then to years, and eventually decades. Still, nothing.
It was the only case I'd ever seen where we could not identify the body.
How rare is a case like this? I mean, just talk about the absurdity of this exact circumstance.
Well, let's just put it this way. There has been one case like that. It's this one.
And today, almost 30 years later, you can sense the frustration from those who were there.
I worked on it for 5 years before I retired. We put in a lot of hours.
I just kept saying in the back of my mind, someone is going to run into someone somewhere someday that knows something about this case.